Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a dyeing tutorial. I am working with Sunber Hair, and I am working with a 22, a 20, I believe a 24, and a 18-inch frontal, if I'm not mistaken. If not, I'll have all the information down below as per usual, so you guys can get a look at this hair. If you can see, it is a Brazilian like loose wave or body wave. I'm so bad at this, but no, for real, I'll have all the information down below so you guys can know exactly which hair and exactly which lengths I have. I don't have a frontal. I am just working with a closure with this, so yeah, let's get to dyeing. So I'm just using the BW2 bleach and a Clairol developer in 40. Yes, Clairol developer in 40. It's basically every time I dye hair, I always use a 40 developer. I know it causes more damage, but it also lifts higher, and I don't like to dye my hair twice. But I probably should have dyed this hair twice, because as you guys will see, the hair kind of didn't take to color as well as I originally thought it would. I mean, the color showed up really good, but it would have been a lot more vibrant had I just gone ahead and dyed it again, well, bleached it again. But I didn't want to, so here we are. Anyway, I went ahead and bleached the middle of my hair first. The reason being is because I wanted to do darker colors on the bottom and then my more vibrant colors on top. So I bleached the middle first, then I bleached the closure, and then I bleached the back of the head because I didn't really care if that got too light. Now, I did allow this bleach to sit for about 45 minutes before washing it out. Then I allowed it to sit inside of basically a bucket of water mixed with purple shampoo from Shimmering Lights. And that doesn't do much. I didn't expect it to do a ton, but I just wanted to see what would happen. Anyway, I got this like sandy blonde, sandy brown color. As you can see, there are highlights and lowlights thanks to the uneven bleaching, but that's per usual. I used the brand Adore, and I used 4 different colors of Royal Navy, Indigo, Aquamarine, and the Baby Blue. I bought 2 of the Aquamarines because I knew I would be using it for the back and the front, but I ended up not using both of the dyes, so you probably only need 1 dye for the entire head of each. Anyway, starting in the back, I'm going to use the Royal Navy at the roots and take that down. And then right under that, I'm using the Indigo Blue. And on the ends of the back, I'm just using the Aquamarine. Now, when I get to the middle of the head, I'm using the Indigo Blue at the roots, and then I'm taking the Aquamarine all the way down from the middle to the ends. Now when you get to the top part where the closure is, I'm going to do the indigo blue at the roots again, then do the aquamarine in the second third of it. Does that make sense? Right underneath the indigo blue we're doing aquamarine, and then very last on the ends we're going to do a baby blue. Now a couple of quick things. I do regret using the baby blue. I don't think it did much, so it kind of, I feel like the aquamarine kind of just took over the baby blue, and because the hair wasn't light enough, the baby blue basically did not show at all, so it was like overpowered by aquamarine. I also kind of regret using aquamarine. I should have stuck with more cool tone colors. The aquamarine was more of a warmer blue green, and the navy blue and the royal blue looked really, really pretty, but it was kind of clashing once it started turning to the aquamarine. So you'll see in my previous video that I ended up cutting off most of the aquamarine. So it was kind of a waste, but not really. Not really. I do really, really like the color aquamarine, just not what I was going for this ombre. It was a bad ombre. So this is basically what it looks like once the whole head is dyed. You can see that the back is a lot darker than the top and the middle parts. We got a lot of blues going on, and here it is when it's washed and dried in the sunlight. It is super pretty and vibrant. Now the hair does look dry, but that's because it was blow dried at this point, and so the cuticles looked a little rough. Once I put some oil on it and straightened it, it was fine. But I just did this so you guys can see how pretty the coloring is, and I'm also going to show you it under my studio lights. So that is basically it. Once I cut and straightened it, you guys can see that process on the previous video if you would like. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another tutorial. I love you guys so much. Bye.